What it is, bruh. Ooh, shit, let me get that. Let me get that out the way. Niggas probably, oh, shit. Niggas nosy as hell. Niggas nosy as hell. Y'all probably was looking at hella shit on that screen. Nosy as fuck. Nosy as shit. Hold on. Make sure my microphone on. Directional, not omnidirectional, bro. That shit probably sounded like I was muffled by 15 demons and fighting 13 dragons just now. But what it is, y'all boys, we are looking at Simp falls in love with a cute serial killer living next door. This is one of those movie recap videos type shit that people have been reacting to lately. And to be honest, these are types of videos that I watch alone. Like, be it I'm going to bed or if I'm just chilling or anything, I slap on either a kill count, how to survive, and watch multiple how to survive videos from different channels that do the exact same shit just with different voices and different shows. So you got Cinema Nerd, I think it was like that. It was like Movie Nerds. It's Nerd something, and then you would have I forgot everyone's I watch, but you know the main people I watch for kill counts is literally Dead Meat. You know what I'm saying? The kill count people there. I think he's the main nigga who would do something called a kill count. After that, the main other nigga I told you about is the Nerd Cinemas, Nerd Watches, Nerd React. It's Nerd something. I'm gonna remember it. Give me five. It's Nerd something. Nerd something, bruh. Nerd Explains. Yeah, it's Nerd Explains, bruh. Fucking got him. It's Nerd Explains. I'm thinking of Nerd Explains and Cinema Summary. And then there's one more that I can't remember. But I be watching videos like that. But really, it's all of those focus on like horror movies and movies where a lot of people die. It's like you'll never see them cover a movie like Gemini Man. And like if I was to say, I like movies, but only horror movies. I don't like thrillers that much, but only horror movies. So like, but the thing is, I'm pussy. Like I get scared watching these movies. But like I'd never say no. I ain't gonna watch these movies unless it involves a clown. I'm not watching anything with a fucking clown in it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching It 2. I'm not watching Clown Revenge. I'm not watching Clown Party. I'm not watching clowns at a party. I'm not watching clowns come out of a small car. A clown in real life. When that clown situation was happening, I was not walking. It was like, just, anyways, let's get into the video. You know, I'm gonna have the information in the description in case you want to watch it. I'm gonna watch this without my voice spoiling anything.
Etsuro Kurosu is a young man going through serious depression. He doesn't work or study and his parents have cut him off, so his apartment doesn't have power, water, or internet, and it's full of trash as well.
How does he pay for the apartment?
He can't take it anymore and decides to kill himself by putting a belt around his neck and hanging it on a shelf.
That's a nigga with weak will right there, big bro. Go get lit, big bro. What you mean? That shit knocked you down and you finna just let it knock you down?
Which causes the shelf to come off the wall and fall on top of him.
Can't even fucking kill yourself, right?
On the floor in pain, he suddenly notices a beam of light entering the room and makes a very important discovery. The falling shelf has left a hole in the wall. When Kurosu looks through it into the apartment next door, he's shocked to find his neighbor is a beautiful young woman, Ryo Miyachi.
You've never seen your neighbor?
Kurosu spies on her every day.
He don't notice it?
She's a college student, but nobody visits her, so she mustn't have any friends. One afternoon, when she suddenly disappears out of sight, Kurosu leaves his apartment and goes to her door to try to listen to any sounds and even peek through the mail slot, only to step back when he notices a visitor can see what he's doing. This person, Haruko Kawasaki, has come to check on her brother, who lives on the floor under Kurosu's.
He's fucking creepy.
After knocking a couple of times and getting no answer, she hangs the bag of food she's brought him on the doorknob and leaves, so Kurosu takes the chance to steal it and finally eat some real food after having been surviving on cheap snacks for a while. Once again, his creepy activities are interrupted, this time by Miyachi herself. They introduce themselves with only their surnames, then Miyachi invites him to eat with her at her apartment because food tastes better when you have company. They share a lovely dinner together and Kurosu returns to his place in a great mood thanks to Miyachi telling him he ran off on my sometime.
Where, why is your hand right there, big bro? Not only did you go outside, stole my man's food that he was probably just having a fit, ain't want to see her. That he was gonna come outside, grab the food off the shit, cause he know that's what he do. He love his sister. For a nigga like you to come down the steps after getting caught peeking through through shorty door, you gonna take your little head ass down the steps, grab the bag, proceed to put your hand in the bag, take one of his nuggets, or chicken tenders, whatever it was. Proceed to lift it up. Put it in your mouth. Bite down on his food. Get caught once again. You wasn't even finna give up too. You had the Coke bottle, dual wield and everything to come eat again. And now you about to whip your meat out? He's fucking insane, bro.
He starts going over often for meals while still spying on her, and one day, he makes up his mind and asks her why she wants to hang out with a neat like him, to which she replies that them connecting so well is the only thing that matters to her. These words truly touch Kurosu, so when he returns to his apartment later, he covers the hole with a piece of paper. He's quick to take it back, however, when he hears her door open in the middle of the stormy night. Miyachi is wearing a transparent raincoat and has a box cutter in her hands, but most importantly, there is a man in the room with her. This man hugs Miyachi from behind and she immediately reacts by pulling a series of martial art-like moves that allow her to overpower the man and kills him, which makes her smile.
Oh, shit.
A shocked Kurosu doesn't have much time to process what's happening.
No. Yo, I can't skip through that cool-ass cut. That cool-ass...
reacts by pulling a series of martial art-like moves that allow her to overpower the man and kills him, which makes her smile.
Slip my dog,
A
shit.
shocked Kurosu doesn't have much time to process what has happened.
I'm not gonna cap. Video ideas like this are amazing, but the fact that this video's... What would I say? The person speaking is a damn bot or bot sound is pissing me off. It turns me completely off. We gotta watch some cinema summaries or kill counts on this motherfucker too.
Because the books on Miyachi's shelf fall and cover
At least those are spoken by people. I don't like the voice of the cinema summary
people
guy.
parks in front of their building and
He's
someone
cool.
knocks at his door. It's Miyachi, looking normal and
sometimes
cheerful,
it's like
asking with a pot of food in her
when
hands
you
if
watching
they
a
can eat
video and
dinner
you don't
together
like
in
the
his place
person's
this
voice,
time.
you get
After
off
moving
that
some
shit
trash away and lighting up some
immediately,
candles,
bro.
they share dinner and Miyachi tells him
That's
hanging
why I'm
out
like-
with him helps her figure out if
that's
she's
why it's
normal or
like-
not. Later,
like
after
tough
she goes
being a
back to her
YouTuber,
apartment,
bro.
Kurosu uses
Like, what
a
if
chopstick
somebody
to
come
twist the
across
book
my
from
shit and
the
be like,
hole and see if
ugh,
the room is pristine,
how the
which
fuck
makes him
does he
think the
sound
murder
like
he
that?
saw was a hallucination
That'll
after all.
piss me off.
But at that moment, a mysterious voice tells Miyachi goodbye, so Kurosu rushes to his door to see who it is. Reina and Meiji, a serious-looking woman, is walking away from their apartments, only stopping to tell Kurosu she can see him, even calling him by his name. The following morning, Kurosu bumps
How's she
into
know this
Miyachi,
nigga name?
who tells him they can eat at his place again today. This inspires Kurosu to finally clean his apartment while trying to convince himself that what he saw wasn't real.
You saw
Yet
her
he can't
murder.
stop
You
thinking about it.
like
Later in the evening, while waiting for her to come over, he hears a noise next door and spies through the peephole to see it's happening again. Miyachi is killing a guy with a bee tattoo on his arm, smiling when she's done. Finally admitting this is real, Kurosu screams in fear, making Miyachi discover the hole and stick her cutter in it before she hooks it in
no,
return. Getting
bruh.
even more scared now, Kurosu runs away, and Miyachi chases him through town with her cutter in hand. When Kurosu takes the fire escape to reach the roof of a building, Miyachi corners him there and makes him confess that he's known she's a killer for a while. She finds this very interesting because even if he knew, he still kept eating together with her. Kurosu admits he's tried to kill himself in the past, but then he discovered the peephole and fell in love with her, which is much better than dying.
Nah. Loving a murderer that you know is a murderer is crazy. Like you, this was a complete stranger at first. Yo,
His knees,
I don't know what
and she does grab him
Asian
and puts her
this
cutter on
video
his head,
is,
but she doesn't kill him yet. Once again, she considers his
or
reaction very
knees
interesting.
with Asia.
When she asks him how he
Knees?
feels right now,
Which, I
he
don't
says
know.
he wants to date her, which Miyachi accepts before licking the blood off a bruise on his lip he got while running away. Kurosu sees this as encouragement to kiss her, but when he tries, Miyachi tells him they can't kiss yet or she'll have to kill him.
What the
She does,
fuck?
however, ask him to keep spying on her. The next day, Kurosu sees horror.
I don't want to keep pausing. This video is low key 15 minutes. High key 15 minutes. Fuck, I mean low key. Y'all can see the shit 15:03. My lame man, my dumb man, my goofy ass, my little head ass. But damn, nah.
Coco has finally gotten to see her brother, Kawasaki, who is currently playing with a cat. Afterward, he has lunch at his place with Miyachi, who is
Kawasaki
amazed
finna be
at how
put on a
much he can see
fucking
through the
body.
hole. After admitting that he likes everything about her, he promises to get a job to be a better boyfriend for her. Kurosu ends up working at a convenience store.
Yo, he got the
and
job.
Every time he has to
Hey,
use a cutter
look,
to
as
open
a
one of the boxes, he can't help thinking of
You having
Miyachi's murders.
flashbacks. Ju-
This doesn't stop him from still dating her though. Miyachi
How
asks
she ain't
him
never
out on
see
a
the
date next
peephole
day,
though, bro?
which turns out to be an excuse to make Kurosu carry her microwave to the university because the one at her lab broke down.
Nah.
At first, he doesn't feel comfortable being surrounded by successful people, but soon his mood improves when Miyachi introduces him as her boyfriend in front of her admirers. While having lunch together,
Oh
Kurosu
shit.
tells her he may retake the entrance exam next
serial
year to
killer.
become a suitable man for her because he can't imagine a future without her. Miyachi, however, is amused at the idea that he needs to be suitable.
She giving
for
him a
murderer
reason to
who isn't
live.
planning to stop killing
I'ma
him
let it
anytime
slide.
soon.
No, I'm not.
After class, Miyachi asks Kurosu to go
Bro,
on
I
a
had
walk
something
with
I
him,
was gonna
only
say
to
on my
shock him
head,
when she
too.
suddenly puts on her transparent raincoat before grabbing a woman in the middle of the street and killing her.
Bitch. No. What?
From then on,
What?
Miyachi
He's
starts going out on dates
insane.
with Kurosu and killing people in the middle of them, which is some sort of twisted sign of
Bro.
affection. Kurosu wonders if she kills randomly, but she confesses she has some personal rules, which includes a list of local criminals. This makes Kurosu wonder if he could consider her an ally of justice, but that still doesn't sound right.
On some
The
Death
most
Note
shocking
shit.
thing regarding this whole deal is that not a single one of her murders has appeared on the news.
I mean,
One
she's good
afternoon,
at covering.
after
Look.
chatting with his neighbor Kawasaki
On
about
some
how
Death
cute
Note
cats are,
shit. Not
Kurosu
getting
meets
caught.
with Miyachi at the park and shares some papiko.
Insane.
Papiko is an ice
The
block
fact
made
that
of
you fell in
chocolate
love
and
with her
coffee
through a
that comes in
wall.
pairs precisely to be shared.
Straight.
So Miyachi is touched by the gesture. Kurosu has bought something specifically to share with her. Kurosu's life starts to improve thanks to his new job. His
Corn
apartment
dog?
finally
Yeah.
has power again, and he can buy a
Who
new
the fuck?
phone.
Nah, that's Shorty. That's the sister, bro, right? Or is she more meaty? I don't know, but the fact he about to hand her a
Kurosu's
glizzy
life
wrapped around
starts to
some
improve
bread is
thanks to his
crazy.
new job. His apartment finally has
And the
power
fact that a
again, and
nigga
he
like
can
me
buy a
would
new
actually
phone.
go out and buy
One
a
day,
corn dog
while
just because
working
the
the
corn
cash
dogs
register
are
at the
good is
store,
crazy.
Haruko
It's even
comes over to
crazier.
buy some snacks, and Kurosu gives them to her for free because he's feeling guilty over the food bag he stole the other day.
Other
In
day,
the evening,
that
when he
nigga.
gets
How
home,
soon
he
do
finds
you
a
get
message
paid
on a
in
peephole
Japan?
telling him to wait
Where
in
is
his
this?
apartment at 10
Wherever
p.m.
this is.
When
How
the
soon
time
do you
comes,
get paid?
Kurosu
This nigga
looks
was
through the
broke a
peephole
couple
again
days
and
ago.
discovers Miyachi has kidnapped Kawasaki. He tries to ask her not to kill him, but Miyachi just tells him to keep quiet not to be caught and proceeds to kill their neighbor. Right
Bro.
after she's done, Reina and her team arrive in their black van and clean the entire crime scene, which explains
Bro.
why nobody has found out about all the murders yet. Kurosu goes to Miyachi's apartment and demands some answers.
I thought she killed only
Reina
criminals.
explains that Miyachi is a great killer because she does it quickly with a clean cut, and there are many people out there in need of fresh bodies. This still doesn't explain why Miyachi would kill Kawasaki of all people, so Reina takes him to his apartment and shows him the truth. All this time, Kawasaki has been torturing the stray cats he befriended. Reina doesn't understand why he looks so shocked since she believes this is also his future because Miyachi doesn't know how else to interact with people. The following morning, Miyachi knocks on his door, but he ignores her, so she enters his apartment by jumping from her balcony to his. Kurosu tells her he isn't feeling well and stays in bed, so she...
Hold on, y'all boy. This W girlfriend shit though, but like you're already too far in. Don't be dumb and try to put your foot out. You done put your left foot in, you took your left foot out, put your right foot in, and you shook that motherfucker all about, my boy. You're gonna look. I understand. Holy shit, she done killed her neighbor. Neighbor was a bad nigga though. He murdering and torturing motherfuckers. And I'm pretty sure everyone she kills is like off of a, no it's not. It's like off of a, hey yo, this person here, this person there, this person here has done this and that and this and that and this and that. So you should go kill them people type shit. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna do. After finding out that nigga killed those cats and tortured them and shit like that, he was deranged. And the lady says, I don't know why you surprised. This about to be your life too, my nigga. The bitch that you entangled with, the one that you in love with, I mean, the woman that you're in love with is just like that. She only knows how to kill. So after knowing that, you're going to take it upon yourself to start ignoring her. You ignored her. She jumps from the balcony window. She jumps off her balcony to yours. Big bruh. I know that's probably side by side, but big bruh. How many people would do that, big bruh? And now she laying in bed with you.
He gets in there with him to warn
And
him.
you still gonna try
When
to
he
curb her.
explains murder is wrong and there should be certain lawfulness, Miyachi wonders who gets to choose who dies and who lives and points out a country's laws change all the time, so real lawfulness doesn't exist. Kurosu finally admits he just didn't want to see it, so an upset Miyachi leaves the room while Kurosu thinks that despite everything, he
Okay.
still likes her.
Spoke his
Sometime
chest,
later,
spoke out his
Kurosu bumps
mind.
into Haruko, who wants to know if he's heard from her brother, because he
Oh.
hasn't called or visited in a while. While Kurosu tries to come up with some excuse, Haruko is startled by the sudden apparition of a
Would've
jealous
just said
Miyachi,
no.
who wants to know who is this person talking to her boyfriend. When Haruko
Oh,
explains she's Kawasaki's sister,
no.
Miyachi invites her to wait for him at her apartment, but Kurosu freaks out and sends her away, promising to let her know if he hears from Kawasaki. Later, when he's having dinner with Miyachi, he can't stop worrying about Haruko coming back and finding out the truth. Miyachi tells him it's fine because Kawasaki has disappeared without a trace, and because of her personal rules, she promises not to kill Haruko. Some days later,
Okay.
Haruko texts Kurosu, asking him if they can meet to talk about her brother. While wondering
She
if
sent that boy a
accepting or
crying
not,
emoji.
Kurosu is suddenly grabbed and dragged into a black van where Reina is waiting for him. She tells him to become a suitable man for Miyachi or she will take care of him, because as a person he's useless but he'd make a great dead body. A few hours later,
Okay.
Kurosu meets with Haruko for tea.
Yeah, totally.
She is in desperate need to know what happened to her brother.
And
she
she
asks
low-key cute
Kurosu
though,
to
like
come with her to see the
way better
landlord
than the
because
main
she's scared to
character's
go by
girl.
herself.
Cause like she low-key.
Kurosu doesn't want to accept, but he doesn't want to arouse suspicion.
Low-key heat.
So together
Shit.
they ask the landlord to open Kawasaki's apartment.
God damn. Baby got back.
It turns out Kurosu doesn't have anything to worry about because Reina's team has cleaned it all and got rid of all the tools he used with the cats, leaving a perfectly normal
Boy had
room
cat
behind,
pillows.
and even the copy
He
of
had
an
a
online
he had a
airplane ticket
cat
reservation to make it look like he was away on a trip.
and
Now that she
murdered
can
them
stop
all though.
worrying
Like
about her brother,
you obsessed
Haruko
with
goes
something
for
you
a walk
end.
with Kurosu and thanks him for his help. When he tells her she can call him anytime she needs something though, she says she won't because it would piss Miyachi off. Kurosu admits that while they are dating, he doesn't know Miyachi that well, and she can be kind of twisted.
He's selling,
He
big
thinks
bro.
he's way over his head. On his way back home, he sees a guy with the same V tattoo the other victim had putting an arm around
Smiling,
Miyachi,
bruh.
yet she doesn't push him away.
Smiling after
When they
hanging
meet
with
for
the
dinner,
nigga, bro.
He tells her he's seen her with that dude and demands an
You was
explanation.
just out with a
but
girl.
Miyachi
You was just out with a
accuses
girl
him
the
of
whole
doing the same
time.
with Haruko. Kurosu
Caught his
denies this
ass.
and tells her he only hung out with Haruko to protect Miyachi, then proceeds to hug her, only to get threatened again when he tries to kiss her. Later that night, Haruko
What's
goes
up with
to the
the-
bar that
what's
the
up with
gang
the kiss
uses as
rule,
their
though?
headquarter and informs them she is turning down their offer of working for them as their personal killer. They don't take this news very well, and the leader reminds her they know she was the one that killed one of their gang members and threatens to kill Kurosu if she doesn't change her mind. The next day, Miyachi waits for Kurosu to finish working and walks him home.
She kinda got like
since
a
she's
really
worried about his safety.
Big head.
When they arrive at their building, they find Haruko waiting for them and they invite her in for tea. It turns out she's received a postcard Kawasaki has sent from Thailand, another trick from Reina. Suddenly, she passes out and Miyachi shows up wearing her transparent raincoat. It was her that put something in Haruko's tea to make her sleep. She intends
not
to
finna kill her,
Haruko,
right?
But Kurosu stops her, telling her this is getting out of control. Miyachi reminds him that she makes her own
Thought she
rules
had
and that
personal
could kill him
rules.
instead, but Kurosu tells her she wouldn't be able to.
Bitch, why are you not
Miyachi
worried about them
disagrees,
niggas who
but
said they
still
finna
leaves.
kill your
A
man?
few hours later, when Haruko wakes up, she confesses she likes Kurosu and wonders if she isn't good enough for him, but the moment they share is suddenly interrupted by Reina and her team. They came to the apartment thinking they would have to pick up a dead Haruko, who is now leaving in a hurry. This is the first time Miyachi doesn't kill someone Reina is after, so she asks Kurosu not to confuse her because she will never connect with him anyway. Some days later, Miyachi meets with Reina and apologizes for wasting her time with Haruko. She also shares a Papiko with her. Reina tells her that who lives and who dies is up to Miyachi, but if she starts to waver, the corpses become unclean and she won't be able to collect them anymore. Meanwhile, Kurosu is meeting with Haruko again at a cafe.
He keep
where she
meeting with
tells him
this
her feelings for
girl.
him are real. Kurosu can't accept this and explains to her he's only been trying to help her with her brother, nothing else.
Okay.
Haruko, however, expresses her confusion, since she remembers how Kurosu said Miyachi doesn't suit him at all. She thinks Miyachi is just dragging him around and won't change for him. So before
Okay.
leaving, Haruko tells him she'll wait for him at this cafe tomorrow as well. So he
Okay.
should think about possibly giving her a chance.
She
until then.
fucking.
On his way
I wouldn't
home,
have
a
showed
black
up.
man stops next to him and Kurosu
And
thinks
there
it is
go the
Reina,
there
but
go the
it's actually
niggas that's
the
about to
gang.
go kill him. Cuz.
They kidnap him and take him to their bar, where they ask him to convince Miyachi to kill for them. Kurosu refuses, so they threaten him with going to the police before cutting his cheek and letting him go. When he arrives at his place, Miyachi sees the injury and tries to go after the gang, but Kurosu stops her, explaining to her he'd rather die by their hands than see her kill again. Miyachi
fuck?
reminds him that she's a murderer and that will never change because she doesn't feel like herself if she doesn't kill, but Kurosu points out she didn't kill Haruko, so she could change if she wanted to. He tells her how much he likes her, but Miyachi doesn't think he understands her and can't accept her for who she is. She doesn't see a happy future for them, so she leaves in tears after asking him to cover the peephole. A few hours later, Kurosu is
That's
working at
real.
the convenience store when he's approached
That's
by
real,
Reina,
that's real,
who
that's
is
real.
purchasing some Papiko. She tells him Miyachi has asked her for a big cleanup soon, but Kurosu still can't accept all the killing. Reina, however, points out they have
Bro,
quite
go
a strong
focus on the
connection
new
nobody can
girl,
break.
cuz.
Later at night, Kurosu
Now all of a
hears some
sudden,
noises coming from
wait.
Miyachi's
Earlier she said some shit about them two not like what? What? Earlier she had said that them two weren't compatible. Like there's no future for them. To like not confuse that girl. And now you're telling him that only them two, only him and her have a strong. You know what? I'm
apartment,
geeked
so he
out.
decides
I'm
to check on her
geeked
through the
out.
peephole.
Can't even remember what she
He
said.
sees her killing one more person, but this time, instead of smiling when she's done, she's crying. This makes him think she didn't kill someone she wanted to kill but a person the B gang asked for. At that moment, he has a big realization, so as he runs out of the apartment, he calls Haruko and tells her he won't be able to make it. Miyachi may not change and may not need him, but he now knows he needs her. Kurosu makes it to the B-Gang's bar and asks them to make Miyachi stop killing, but they ignore him, so he tries to attack them with a cutter of his own. Obviously, he isn't an opponent for
horrible
a whole group of
swingage.
gangsters, so they easily dodge his attacks
Horrible
before throwing him on the
swingage,
floor to beat him up.
Horrible swingage.
So he tries to attack them with a cutter of his own.
Horrible swingage.
Obviously, he isn't an opponent for a whole
Even
group
if he
of
wasn't
gangsters,
intended to kill
so they
somebody.
easily dodge his
Horrible
attacks
swingage.
before throwing him on the floor to beat him up.
L physical
The leader
abilities.
even comes closer and grabs his hand with the cutter, intending to cut his neck the same way Miyachi does. But suddenly the power goes off and a kind of sleeping gas is released around them. As all the gangsters fall to the floor, Kurosu sees Miyachi arrive
Man,
wearing her transparent raincoat.
How though?
She's surprised to find him there, and when she notices his injuries, she gets even angrier than she already was and grabs his cutter. which she uses
Double
together with
tapping
hers
the
to kill all
cutters. The
gangsters.
cutters.
The men try to defend themselves, but she expertly fights them off and easily murders them one by one. The leader is last and he does manage to make her drop the cutters, but she doesn't give up and with a smooth movement, she kills him with his own katana.
Kill that boy
before
with a
adding another cut
katana.
with her own cutter.
And then went
Afterward,
back to the
she
cutter.
helps a weak Kurosu to get on the couch and explains the person she had killed a few hours ago has also been a B-Gang member. The only reason why she didn't smile this time is that it hadn't been fun for some reason, but this doesn't mean she'll stop killing. Kurosu reminds her that he likes everything about her, and after Miyachi tells him she
That
likes him
other
too,
girl a
the
W
couple
though.
finally kisses, only for Miyachi to stab him on the stomach right after.
What?
She smiles because she's always wanted to kill someone she liked and now she understands it doesn't.
What? So if we kiss, I'll have to kill you.
Right after. And she likes him too. The couple finally kisses, only for Miyachi to stab him on the stomach right after. She smiles because she's always wanted to kill someone she liked and now she understands it doesn't feel the same at all, which makes Kurosu glad. As he falls to the floor, he hears Miyachi tell him she loves him, and he returns the words before passing out. Many days later, Reina finds Miyachi with a suitcase and Kurosu following her while on crutches. She asks if his room should be cleaned by her team and they agree, so Reina leaves to work on that before telling Kurosu that just because they're going to live together it doesn't mean he should stop spying on her. As they walk away, Miyachi tells him she won't kill anymore, but one day she...
Just because they live together, you shouldn't stop spying on her. W advice?
Kill him, which Kurosu gladly accepts because his artery belongs to her. Suddenly, Miyachi realizes they never learned each other's first names, so they introduce each other properly as they shake hands. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Okay,
W ending, L plot, L characters. If this was an anime, L character designs. Nah, this is a crazy motherfucker. But she's still loving the bitch who stabbed you after telling you that I always wanted to kill somebody that I liked, and you still liking her. It's crazy. Matter of fact, that shit not even that crazy. The nigga liked her after watching her murder somebody for the first time, and he didn't know a fucking thing about this girl. He still ended up pulling up to the crib, almost whipping his meat out in the living room. If y'all don't remember, he almost whipped his meat out. Hey, W guy, you know what I'm saying? Psychotic simp. Come on, bro. You know you can't be saying that no more. Twitch blacklisted and shit. One is a psychotic killer, and one is he'll do anything for love. Nigga. You do anything like he crazy. Like me, I would have been out of there. If tell you shit, talking about some if we kiss, I gotta kill you, and then you stab me, bro. I would have punched you. I'm sorry. I'm not cut like that, bruh. Anyways, bro, I probably extended this video by so much, and that's not even on purpose. I just you know what I'm saying, pausing and speak and shit. Would y'all really enjoy my shit if I ain't pause and speak? Okay, then, lame ass, goofy ass, dumb ass, slit back ass, earring back ass, boy. Anyways, y'all don't finna have the description of the video, not the fucking description of the video link in my description under all my little copyright issue stuff. People be like, you know, it doesn't matter if you put that little copyright thing in there. You know what I'm saying? This and that. I don't care. I'm still gonna put it. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't I don't care, nigga. It makes me feel safe. Like, the fuck? Even though they're still gonna copyright the video, it makes me feel safe. Either way, I'm still gonna have it in there. Fair use. Boom, bad, boo, bad, bow. Nigga, it's fair use. Anyways, all right, y'all boys, I'm out.